A billionaire just donated $100 million. It's the kind of number that makes headlines scream, the kind of story that makes social media light up with celebration, the kind of figure so enormous it almost feels unreal. For a moment, people stop scrolling, stop talking, stop moving, and they think, maybe this is it. Maybe everything is about to change overnight. But here's the part we don't like to admit. No matter how massive, one check isn't enough to fix everything. $100 million can do incredible things, but it cannot solve every problem. Because real change doesn't begin in a billionaire's bank account. Real change begins with us. Think about it. If one person can give $100 million, imagine what happens when millions of us decide to give just $1, one meal, one act of kindness, 1 hour of our time. Suddenly, that's not a donation, it's a movement. Because here's the truth, money can buy equipment, but people bring it to life. Money can fund programs, but people fuel progress. A billionaire's check can light the fire, but it's ordinary people. People like you, people like me, who keep that fire burning long after the headlines fade. Picture this for a second. A student finally receives a scholarship because someone donated $10. A family goes to bed with full stomachs because a stranger quietly paid for their groceries. A child wakes up breathing cleaner air because thousands of people around the world planted trees today. Multiply those small acts by millions, and suddenly you've built something no billionaire can ever buy. A movement powered not by wealth, but by will. And history proves this over and over again. Civil rights weren't purchased by one fortune. Climate action wasn't born from a single check. Humanitarian aid didn't rise from one donation. Every revolution, every turning point, every transformation that shaped humanity came from countless people who refused to stay still. People who believed their voices mattered, their choices mattered, their actions mattered. So yes, the billionaire's $100 million donation matters. It will build schools, it will fund hospitals, it will change lives. But if we sit back and wait for billionaires to save the world, we'll be waiting forever. The real power has always been in us. Together we can do more. Together we can create something stronger than wealth, louder than headlines, and deeper than numbers. Because this isn't about the size of your wallet, it's about the size of your will. When generosity meets action, when empathy meets courage, the world bends toward justice and toward hope. And it doesn't bend because of one billionaire. It bends because millions of people stand up, step forward, and choose to make a difference. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just admire the billionaire's donation from afar. Match it in spirit. Find your way to give. It doesn't have to be $100 million. It can be your time, your energy, your kindness, your support, or yes, your money. Give what you can, do what you can, share what you can. Because while one person just gave $100 million, together, all of us have the power to change the world forever. When it comes to protecting your family, your home, and your financial future, the right insurance coverage isn't just important, it's essential. Every year, millions of people in the USA pay more than they should for policies that don't give them the protection they really need. That's why today I'm going to walk you through how to find the best insurance quotes online, cut down your monthly insurance premiums, and make sure you're covered where it matters most. Let's begin with something almost everyone needs: car insurance. If you're driving without full coverage auto insurance, one accident could cost you more than a lifetime of premiums. By comparing cheap auto insurance quotes from the best car insurance companies in the USA, you can unlock lower rates while still getting the collision coverage, liability insurance, and roadside assistance that keep you safe. And remember, many insurers now offer safe driver discounts, multi-policy discounts, and online quote tools that make saving money simple. Now let's talk about where you live. Home insurance coverage isn't just about protecting walls and a roof. It's about safeguarding your family's future. A single fire, theft, or storm could wipe out everything you've worked for. The good news? You can compare home insurance rates online and find affordable policies that cover personal property, liability claims, and even additional living expenses if you're forced to relocate. If you rent, don't skip out on renter's insurance. For just a few dollars a month, you can protect your electronics, furniture, and personal items from theft or damage. Of course, one of the biggest investments you'll ever make is a life insurance policy. It ensures that no matter what happens, your loved ones won't be left struggling financially. By comparing term life insurance rates with whole life insurance policies, you can balance affordability with lifelong protection. On the health side, having strong health insurance coverage is non-negotiable in the USA. Without it, a single medical bill could reach tens of thousands of dollars. That's why choosing the right PPO or HMO health insurance plan with the right balance of premiums, deductibles, and out-of-pocket costs is one of the smartest financial moves you can make. For business owners, insurance is even more critical. Commercial insurance policies like general liability insurance, workers' compensation insurance, and professional liability coverage protect your company from lawsuits, employee injuries, and financial risks that could otherwise shut your doors. And if you want maximum peace of mind, consider umbrella insurance coverage, a low-cost way to extend protection far beyond the limits of your standard policies. Here's the truth. The right insurance plan doesn't just protect your assets, it protects your future. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, health insurance, life insurance, renter's insurance, or business insurance. The smartest thing you can do today is compare policies, shop for the best insurance quotes online, and choose the coverage that truly fits your life. Don't settle for overpriced premiums or limited protection when you can have both security and savings. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more insurance guides and money-saving tips, and share this with someone who's looking for better coverage at a better price. Protect what matters most. Because in the end, the right insurance isn't just a policy, it's peace of mind. Rise from one donation. Every revolution, every turning point, every transformation that shaped humanity came from countless people who refused to stay still. People who believed